Welcome back, everybody, to Stefanie Drysdale's weekly cybersecurity recap number 65. It's Friday, April 2nd, 2021. Miss Stefanie, how are things in Chicago?
Sunny and chilly, but I think we're going to get a little bit of warmth this weekend, hopefully. So, how about Arizona? You guys baking out there yet?
We are. As a matter of fact, it was, 70s, and all of a sudden this week it flipped and it's 90 the next day. Boom. So it's starting early. It might be a very, very hot summer. So we'll see what happens. Now,
Yeah.
you've had a lot of really scary recaps this week on LinkedIn that I saw that I'm very intrigued and interested in hearing. So tell us about those.
So, Technology Review shared an article this week that got a lot of attention from people. And Google's top security teams unilaterally shut down a counterterrorism operation. The controversy around this decision is that we all like when the good guys have the edge, but like all good things in the wrong hands, it does have the potential to be disastrous. So, the operation spanned about 9 months before it was exposed. And I think it really stresses the need for public and private sector organizations to build those trusted relationships and collaborations rather than just exploiting opportunities that could also be exploited by attackers. So this was echoed in a Washington Post article titled Analysis, the Cybersecurity 202. NSA director says intelligence has a big blind spot, domestic internet activity. So this should serve as a type of neighborhood watch, if you will, to provide actionable threat intelligence to protect all parties. Really important. I think this is really the only way that we're going to be able to kind of defend against these attacks is working together. Bank Info Security shared fake system update targets Android users. So lots of concern around malicious apps. And while it's not completely foolproof, it's always best to get your apps from the App Store for your device and never from random websites or other means where people direct you to them outside of an app store. So this way you have the security of knowing that their teams have assessed the app for vulnerabilities and are likely to catch potentially invasive or malicious software. Of course, nothing's going to be foolproof. And if you get your app from a safe place, be mindful of any kind of odd notifications or crazy battery usage afterward. Always really good to keep them updated and delete any apps that are found to have concerning disclosures and just stay on top of those. Bob Carver shared a ZDNet article titled Haiti's Ransomware Operators Are Hunting Big Game in the U.S., specifically targeting companies that generate over $1 billion in revenue. The attackers are going to use brute force attacks to take the previously compromised credentials of the user and their tendency to reuse passwords and gain access through internet-facing systems or remote desktop protocols or even VPNs. So even if you aren't a company that's over that $1 billion mark, the threat is still very much there. Make sure that you're monitoring for breached credentials, that you're teaching security awareness, that you're regularly creating offline backups, and of course, building a bench of trusted partners in the event that you would need them. So, with so many stories of ransomware lately, there have been a lot of questions about how it works, what to do, how long recovery can take. Bob Carver shared a Search Security Tech Target article called Ransomware Negotiations, an inside look at the process. We could take an entire hour on this, and feel free to let me know if that's something that you'd like to see us do. But this was a great article that touches on all the aspects of a ransomware attack, like disclosures, or to pay or not to pay, cyber insurance, recovery, and future prevention. So definitely catch that article. Big topic lately, and ransomware is becoming a huge, huge threat to all organizations now. So also might want to read USA Today's article on how to see everything Google tracks about you and erase it. Helpful step-by-step directions to review your protections and your preferences, just to make sure that while you still retain the convenience of Google, that you aren't oversharing. And that's what I have for you all this week. I am one COVID shot in and hoping for warm weather and a return to normal very, very soon. Hey, I also would love if you all would comment below or message me who all's going to go to GSX in Orlando. So we're kind of trying to plot and plan and see what that's going to look like this year. It would be great to see you all smiling faces. So let me know if you plan to go. But otherwise, I hope you have a great weekend, and I will look forward to seeing you all next Friday.